Greetings, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the time period of August 24th to September 8th, 2018. These are Legacy Tarot cards. If you are interested in learning about the meanings of these cards, these are Legacy cards if you are new to my channel, okay? So, I was actually getting something about being tired of a Leo. So, they could either be a family member or you're dating that person. You may be trying to start a family with that energy. But I also get this feeling of you may have left an Aries guy alone, or you left the Aries female alone. Those two elements, if it's a Leo guy, an Aries woman, but it could be both Aries women and men, Leo women and men. Those elements, Sag possibly, not heavily, but they're more of an external person to you. Those elements, there's this situation where they didn't want to join something with you, or they may have offered you something that it could be selling soul kind of stuff. Maybe they offered give you some type of invitation that required you to sell your soul, or you tried to get those elements to do that. But maybe you feel like you're dealing with fake Christians or some type of branch of Christianity. You feel something, this is interesting. Something is happening in a church. Like, maybe that's why you said fake. That's why you're saying fake Christian. Like, you could be going, I get your mother, with somebody's mom, like or a dad or a family member, whatever. You could be going to church with your mom. I'm saying mom because that was the first thing that I heard. You're going to church with your mom, but you're going to church and maybe like you look to the side, or something's going on here with hand signals. So you could be going to church, but like there's a secretive, I was gonna say satanic, like there's a secretive practice, it could be a Masonic one, it could be like a what do you call it, Illuminati kind of situation, but it's happening in a church. Like, somebody was using their intuition about that already. So I get something about, it could be a Pisces, it could be you, but I get like there's women inside of a church that they practice satanic things. That's why I said maybe something's going on with hand signals and hand signs and this, that, and the third inside of a church, like a church where. But I knew it. Like you saw something. You could be, this is you going to, you're a church goer. You're going to church, and there's people like they're doing like you somehow you caught it. I don't know. Maybe you're like, what is she doing with her hands, or what is he or she doing with their hands? But I get what with the Bible, like somebody is doing some type of like I don't know, somebody's trying to do some type of like Illuminati stuff with the Bible, like with hand signals. But it could be the way somebody's reading a scripture, but somebody may have been reading a scripture in church, but something caught you, like something about the way they were reading it, or something that they did either before or after they read it, like in church or like at a dinner table. Maybe you're out to dinner with your family, and maybe you're finding out strange things about your family. But I didn't know they practice these things. Like, it could be in a church, it could be you're finding out, it could be Santeria, it could be like Illuminati, Masonry, whatever it is. Like, you're finding out that your family practices these things. But but it feels like centuries ago. So some type of mystical practice you're now finding out that a family practices, but it's been in their family bloodline for centuries, and maybe that's something that someone is teaching you about. Or you're going to church, and they're like, these people, like they're not what do you call it, they're not who they say they are. Like, you're finding out some really interesting thing. Maybe that's why you feel like someone was dragged into going to church. I guess another Pisces. Maybe that's why you feel like someone may have been dragged. But I guess something about giving money. Maybe you kind of see church. I know it's strange. I'm not trying to like say anything crazy about giving tithes, or I was raised Christian myself, so I'm not saying anything. You feel like maybe something's going on mystically with your mother or a friend or somebody that goes to church a lot, you feel like something mystically is going on with them, but I get deteriorating. But it has something to do with like they're given tithes, but it's like something is like I don't know, something is like strange about it, like or evil, something is evil about it to you, and maybe you feel like I get something about self-esteem. It could be Pisces self-esteem. Maybe their self-esteem is deteriorating, but maybe like somebody could be going. It doesn't have to be a Pisces. You could be going to church. Somebody could be going to church, but they're finding out that the pastor or the churchgoer, somebody worshiping Satan. Like somebody is worshiping Satan inside of a traditional Christian church, but they're giving tithes. But the whole time they're giving tithes for some other kind of deity. Wow. And that's why you're like, isn't it supposed to be helping you? It's not helping you. You're deteriorating. But I keep getting the Pisces. They're deteriorating all the time. Like their self-esteem, they're this, that, and the third. But is it what did he or she say to you? Could be a pastor or someone in the church. And that's why something's going on with your self-esteem. That's why I said something about leaving a Leo. Or something going on with a church and a Pisces, and maybe I get the pastor of a church said something to a Pisces, or the pastor of a church is a Pisces. Someone going here with an incantation or a spell. Like maybe this is crazy. Like you're going to church and it's like there's prayers being done, but that's why I don't go. Like you're saying to yourself, you know, that's why you're not having people like touch you, bless you. Because you have to be very careful. Like people who bless you and touch you, they also have demons. You know, those elements, they also have demons. But you could be going to church, but you're finding out hidden secrets in a church. And people, and the pastor, somebody's doing prayers. But the prayers are like, I don't know, they're strange. Like if you listen to them, for example, if you were to record a pastor talking backwards, there's a whole like satanic line. Maybe it's the way they're saying it. It's the way they're saying it. But I get something about initiations. Like maybe that's your way. But I get something about a Pisces being under a trance. You're saying that a Pisces energy is under. So a Pisces could be a heavy churchgoer. You're saying that element is under a trance. They're under a trance with a church because the pastor or someone that they're doing prayers. But the prayers, if they're backwards or whatever, like it's like you know how some songs, like if you play them backwards, it's actually like devil's like a incantation or something. You know, like those old school rock songs. Maybe something's going on with that, but it's something going on with a prayer. But a prayer is being disguised as some type of satanic initiation or incantation. That's why you don't go to church. You know, maybe you're going to church and maybe something is constantly not working. But is it just pray on your own? Maybe you just want to pray on your own. Be careful of people praying over you or on you or listening to someone. Don't just let anybody bless you, whatever that means. It doesn't have to be church. Maybe you're just going somewhere. Like I said, that shock. You're either going to church or you're going to a family environment and you're finding out that they practice crazy. They practice some type of witchcraft that you didn't know was in your family the whole time. And they're saying things or they're praying over food and something is catching you. Like, what did he say? Something like, what did he or she say? Wow. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I didn't even meditate yet. My bad. Oh, whatever. All right, Libra. You really can't believe something is going on, and it could be pertaining to that church. Oh Lord. Okay, who was this? Libra, Queen of Coins, right underneath. Something's coming out. And something that's also embarrassing about this element bringing something out. So either there's a situation like could be the church, it could be the family. But I get something about this element. They're bringing out things about encrypted messages. So it could be like a phone call, it could be church, it could be family, whatever it is. There's encrypted messages that this person is maybe this person is leaving encrypted messages on phones, this, that, and the third. Someone's going here with thirst. Maybe this energy is, if you're a guy, maybe you feel this energy, maybe you feel like they're thirsty for some reason, or I don't know, thirsty could be like thirsty, like, literally either they're thirsty like sexually thirsty, or they're thirsty like they're thirsty like they need to drink something. Maybe someone needs to drink something, but that could also be they're either calling you to blow your phone for sexual purposes, or you're doing that to them. Maybe you're coming off as a thirsty guy if this is a female. You may be coming off as a thirsty dude, or there's something going on with maybe somebody's thirsty and maybe you're the closest person in terms of like contact to get them something to drink, to ask, maybe they're asking you for water, but it's, I can't walk anymore. So you could be hiking with this person. Maybe they're thirsty. Maybe you could be hiking with this energy, or you're walking long distances with this energy, and they're becoming really thirsty, or you're in a relationship with this energy, or they're a family member, or they're a friend, and maybe you consider them to be thirsty. So either they're thirsty, relationship thirsty, or they're actually thirsty because they're walking a long period of time, or they're thirsty like they need to drink something with the Queen of Coins. Something is also your fault. The reason into why somebody is thirsting either for sex or they're thirsty like drinking wise, it's your fault. So someone's going here with pumping too many drinks into somebody. So it could be alcohol. Maybe you could, if you're a guy, maybe you went out with this energy and you were pumping them with drinks, and there's dehydration and they're asking you for water. Or there's a situation here where maybe you were really drunk and maybe they're giving you water. But I want to have sex with you kind of energy. So if you're a guy, you're a guy, you want to have sex, you're thirsting for this person, you want to have sex with them. Maybe they don't want to. If you're a female, this could be, I get some of being bisexual. Like you want to have like a bisexual encounter with a Queen of Coins. Whatever situation. If not, maybe you're just thirsting to do business with this person. Like I said, you could have been in a situation where you're trying to, like I said, you're trying to do some type of like spiritual stuff, like in terms of money, like with having people join things and they don't want to do it, this, that, and the third. They could also be one of the elements that they don't want to do it. You're thirsting for them. But I get something about being gifted or gifts. Like that's why you're thirsting for this person. Maybe you want them to work somewhere, or maybe you want them to, I get something about taking a Gemini's place. Either this energy is taking a Gemini's place, or maybe for some reason, like you want them to, you like this energy better than someone. So it could be a Gemini, it could be a Leo, whatever energies I was picking up before. You like this element better than a Gemini or whoever. You like them better, or you want them to join. So I get some type of satanic situation. You want them to join that, but there's an Aries that's already involved. So you have an Aries that's already involved with some type of craziness like that, or you want them involved. That's why you're thirsting for them. You also want to have sex with them, or you're walking, but it's how far do we need to walk? So you're walking with them. There's a temple. Maybe you're walking with this energy to a temple. Maybe it looks like a temple, could be that church. Like maybe something's going on with this element. Maybe they're in that's why I said like you want to show them something. You're inviting them to church. That's why I said the Pisces and this, then you're inviting them to church, and you want to see. You want them. Okay. You're inviting them to something. It could be a church, a family, an outing, but that you already went to. But you notice something happened there, so you're taking them, and you're like, I want to see your point of view into this situation. What do you sense? What do you hear? What do you feel with this Queen of Coins? So it could, like, maybe somebody's planning a wedding, or somebody's trying to like look at venues for places or parties, and maybe you're planning that with this energy, and you're trying to get their opinion on what kind of flowers or how we should decorate this place, or this, that, and the third. If it's not that, you want to get someone's spiritual opinion. Or do you want them to join something satanic? I don't know. Or they want you to. or you're trying to invite them to your family's house, and you're like, they maybe you want to, maybe you feel this element would give you a really good like explanation into what people are doing with their hands somewhere. So you're trying to understand that. So it could be like a Masonic temple, it could be a church that is disguised as one. That's why you're inviting, but there's difficulty with the getting this. That's why somebody doesn't like church, or that's why I get those people. You're in trying to invite somebody somewhere where there's people that they don't like, but you don't know. Oh, I see what's going on. It has to do with energy. So you could be invited someone. This could be a family member. You're inviting them over. You have already, but you don't understand why they don't want to be somewhere with particular people in a family group. Maybe something's going. I get some negative energy. They don't want to be. They don't want to be surrounded in negative energy. Or maybe this. And maybe you kind of see. I don't feel like you feel like this energy is negative. I feel like you're inviting them places, and they're terrified of giving you what you're looking for, with you trying to understand what family members are doing, or what people in some church or temple are doing with their hands, or satanic stuff, or this, that, and the third with the Queen of Coins. Or they're trying to get you to join that. Maybe you're walking long distances with this energy for them to join a temple. But you're going to have to sacrifice. So maybe you're walking with this energy to do some type of sacrificial things. It could be for money. Like literally you're doing that. They don't want to. That's why I said being a Christian, or somebody's a fake Christian with the Queen of Coins. Very interesting. So something's going on with you with church or temples, and people inviting you to whatever it is, and you're scared. They're scared. This energy could be the Pisces. Maybe you could be showing up this way, or it's a Pisces, but you don't understand. There's something that you don't understand that a Pisces is doing. But I keep getting, what is she doing with her hands? So I don't know. It's like woman, man, whatever. You're confused into what this element is doing with their hands. But how does she know this? You're trying to it could be tarot, like maybe like a tarot, but maybe you feel like somebody's doing spells because something's going on with things occurring. So maybe something's going on with this element and their hands, like, or you're inviting them and you want them to give you a better understanding, or they're giving you a better understanding in what you will be doing with your hands, or what this energy is doing with their hands, period, with the Queen of Coins. So maybe it's your mom, I get what a cousin is doing. Your mother could be confused into what a cousin is doing. Maybe it's this energy is your cousin or your friend. Maybe they do something with their hands, handcraft, and you're confused. This could be somebody did a really bomb ass piece of art, and you're trying to like sneak up on them, or you're trying to invite them places so that they can teach you what they're doing. You want someone to teach you what they're doing with their hands. It could be art. I'm trying to understand how somebody's paint, but I was getting no. How does she know this? How does she know how to do this? How does she know how to draw this, make this, write this, say this? How does she know this, period? Queen of Coins. Wow. Your starting point has the 5 of Wands. Get very angry fire sign energies at you. I was getting Leo. They're very angry with you. But I get that they're angry with something going on with your involvement with a cousin, or your involvement with a friend, They're very angry about that for some reason. They don't want you to have. There's something that they don't want you to have. So it could be an ability. Maybe you're arguing with this. Oh, I see what's going on. But something going on with learning tarot. Maybe you want this energy. You want this energy to teach you how to do tarot. But I also get to multiple people. Maybe you invite this energy to teach tarot to people, or a fire sign energy. They don't want you to do that. Somebody thinks something is demonic. Right? It could be your mom, your parents, These energies could be showing up as moms and dads, arguing with moms and dads about learning spiritual things, or doing Masonic things, or satanic things. Like maybe you're trying to get advice from parents. But they also do. Like you have parents that you're into some type of like spiritual stuff that your parents also do. But they're trying to act like they're trying to act like that. They're trying to act like they don't want you to do it. They're trying to act like they don't want you to do it. But as you're not initiated, something's going on with you being initiated into something. So it could be like a family environment, But I don't say a baby needs to be initiated into something. That's interesting. Something's going on here with family and initiations, church, temple. Somebody's trying to learn how to do something's going on here with being initiated. Like somebody needs to be initiated in order to have some type of ability, or maybe you think that by this person, maybe they're spiritually. I get something about from birth. This energy, like they were spiritually initiated into something from birth with the Five of Wands. It could be something going on with baptism. That maybe something's going on with. Like, that's why she's that way. Maybe you think that the way somebody was baptized, it could be you. You know, maybe the way you were baptized. That's why you have spiritual abilities, or that's why this Queen of Coins has spiritual abilities. It has something to do with the way somebody was baptized with the Five of Wands, or it has something to do, but the way they came out. So it could be like the way someone came out of a womb is why they have spiritual abilities with the Five of Wands. You're finding that out. Capricorn female, you know, or it's a Pisces. Maybe you're trying to understand why a Pisces is so heavily into prayer, but they have been done wrong by a fire sign. They have been done wrong, or they have been cheated on or treated badly by fire sign. So that's why. But some you, oh, this is crazy. You feel like something is not working, or there's no point to it with the Five of Wands. But I get lies. Like, you feel like someone may be lying, but there's like no point in them lying to someone or to this Queen of Coins. You're like, what's the point in them lying? You know, what's the point in them lying? She knows everything already. With the Queen of Coins energy, she knows everything. What's the point in them lying to her or your mom? Could be the mom is the Pisces energy. But I get that church environment again. So maybe like you feel like your mother, that's why I said wanting this energy to come along, to go with you to some church or some outing or family outing. And there's family members or church members that they're reciting things, but you feel like somebody is going under, like if it's a Pisces, you feel like somebody is going under some type of hypnosis or something with the Five of Wands. Why does she look like that? You're trying to understand why somebody looks like somebody looks different to you for some reason. Like I guess it could be their eyes, you know, maybe somebody's eyes. Someone's going here with heavy spiritual activity somewhere. Maybe this is like I said, it could be the church, it could be somewhere, or just your interaction with this person is making you is something is hypnotic about you interacting with this energy for some reason, or you're going to church or you're going somewhere with them, and it's like there's something they're saying something, or you're saying something to them, and somebody's eyes are like they're flipping back or something with the Five of Wands. But maybe you think that that's not something about somebody's eyes flipping back is not godly to you with the Five of Wands. It's not godly. This could be something that's going on. It's going on in the church. What are they saying? What are they saying that's making her like this in a home environment? Somebody's eyes they could be your eyes, but you're arguing with fire signs about leaving somewhere. You're arguing with them about leaving somewhere. Something is creepy about a house. Like something's going on in a house. And it's strange, and people are acting strange, and somebody's eyes are flipping back. But I keep getting the church. Like okay, you're going to church. It could be with this energy. You're going to church. But it's like people are saying things. Like there's, like I said, prayers, but you think that they're like backwards and satanic incantations or something. Or you're paranoid, or that element is being paranoid about going to churches with you. Because of the Pisces, somebody's eyes are flipping back. What are they reciting? What is the pastor saying? You're trying to understand what is dad saying, mom saying, what are these people saying? This could be in a workplace environment as well. This could be in work. I get someone being blood tied into a job. Like maybe you feel blood tied into some type of job, and maybe something's going on. There's like a spiritual barrier, and you can't leave with the Five of Wands. But I also get that's how you got a job. Something's going on spiritually with the way you got a job or the way you got hired with the Five of Wands, and this Queen of Coins could be showing up like you. But I get sister. This energy is a sister to you as well. But if she's crazy, like you're trying to, this element, like something's going on with somebody's eyes, like your sister's eyes, like something's going on with their eyes. Their eyes, either there's something is creepy, like their eyes are flipping back, or their eyes are something is strange with their eyes. But you're trying to figure out: are you wearing contacts? Like, are you wearing contacts? Five of Wands. Why do your eyes look so creepy? Why are your eyes flipping back? You shouldn't go here anymore. Church, family house, somebody's home. You could be going, like, this could be energy, you and your sibling, you're traveling. That's why I said your long walks, you're traveling. I get grandpa or grandma's house. You're traveling to their home. But maybe there's a grandma or grandpa that's spiritually inclined and they're creepy and they're doing incantations and spells. That's why somebody's eyes are flipping back. Something is also a form of protection. So then you feel like traveling to family and them doing these things, Santeria, whatever it is, voodoo, that you feel like that's a form of protection for somebody or somebody's spiritual abilities. It's a form of protection for them. It's a form of protection because they're revealing stuff with the Five of Wands. They're revealing stuff with the Five of Wands. But that's why nobody's talking to her. That's why nobody's talking to her, your sister, your friend that's a sister or cousin, family member. Nobody's talking to them because they're revealing stuff. They're revealing stuff. So it could be in a job, in a workplace. Maybe that element saw you. Maybe that element saw your eyes flipping back somewhere. But it has something to do with an invitation that you got by an Aries element. And they saw that. And maybe that's why you're thirsting for this energy to join something crazy. They're like, I don't want to do that. I don't like the way your eyes are flipping back. Why are your eyes flipping back like that? Why are their eyes flipping back like that? It's strange, whatever it is. Whatever it is, a blood tie job, but people are doing like blood initiations into a damn job? Or it's Masonic, Eastern Star? Or the church that is, the church is covering up some type of mystical strangeness? Whatever it is. And you're trying to invite someone, they don't want to go. Page of Wands energy for what you're waiting on, younger fire sign. This element could also be in the same age range as you. I don't want her. This younger fire sign could be a female. I don't want her. Her. That's why I said you're dealing with a fire sign element that doesn't want a queen of coins somewhere or doesn't want them to be or go somewhere. That's why I said creepy. Your cousin, somebody, a Leo. This element should be showing up like a Leo. A younger Leo they don't want you to invite this element somewhere. But if she didn't come anyway, you invited this element somewhere, they didn't come anyway. Page of Wands. How does she hear me? Like, this element is like, how does she or he hear me? Somebody's very in tune. Page of Wands. This could be a situation here where somebody around you in a family, in a work environment, whatever, somebody is very in tune with the way you think, like your thoughts about them. This could be showing up like you. You're very in tune about your thoughts about a boss, about how a boss feels. Maybe you saw a boss do something. You saw a boss do something as well. The boss could be young, showing up like a Page of Wands, or it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Page of Wands. You saw a boss do something. Why is she doing that like that? So it could be somebody that energy is doing with their hands, and a Leo-like element is asking you that. What is she doing? Why is she doing that like that? Something that somebody does with their hands is strange to you or strange to a Leo. Younger fire sign. I don't understand. They don't understand. Somebody doesn't understand. Page of Wands with the Five of Wands. But again, I like it. Something that your family member does, or you do, or another, maybe this element, or it's a boss. Maybe you like what a boss does. But again, you don't. You don't like something creepy, that strange that a boss does, you don't like. You don't like what a boss does. Like it's about rubbing. They rub something. Like they're rubbing something. Could be like their leg. This could be like a nervous habit that someone has. This kind of reminds me of like Snape from Harry Potter. Maybe your boss is like that, or a boyfriend, or maybe somebody where you work or live with or whatever. Maybe something is Snape-like about someone that somebody lives with or you work with, or it's a boss that's like that, and they have a darkness about them, like spiritually, like somebody has a darkness about them, but they also have this strange habit where they rub their leg a lot. I mean, that's driving you crazy with the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands, or it's aggravating, or maybe it's like a Leo-like element. But a Leo-like element has a dark aura. Their aura is dark. It's not a black one. It's just dark. Or maybe they're dark. But again, that's what they're complaining about. That's why I said rubbing legs. Someone could be getting, maybe somebody's getting tan. Maybe somebody's lighter. Or you're lighter, you're getting dark. Maybe they're complaining about you getting darker. That's foolish. Maybe or that Queen of Coins, maybe they're darker. But again, that's why someone doesn't want to be around them, or that's why a Leo doesn't want them somewhere, or that's why a Leo isn't somewhere, or whatever, when they're around, or it's happening to a Leo. Or somebody has some type of nervous behavior that's strange to you. They keep rubbing their legs all the time. They keep rubbing something all the time. And it's weird. This could be a child, But when I said child, I get who touched you. There's a child that you're dealing with here, Five of Wands, Page of Wands. So there's a child that maybe they're crying. There's also blood happening. Maybe maybe a hymen is torn on a child, on a younger person. A hymen is torn on a younger person. And they're bleeding with a Page of Wands. Wow, this could be your child. But who did this? It could be your kid or a kid that you work with. Who did this? Five of Wands, Page of Wands. Who did this to you? This doesn't have to be a molesting situation. It could be a kid that they were pushed. A kid that was pushed. There's a child that was pushed. This could be bullying because of dark skin and light skinned children could be getting bullied and they're getting pushed around. This could be your kids. Maybe you work with these children. But there's an element where you don't want to work with for some children or somebody's child anymore. But I get talking about your cousin's kid. Your cousin has a kid. Your cousin has a kid that is going through something strange here with molestation, or they fell and they're bleeding. Five of Wands. Why? But why are you bleeding so much? Like somebody is bleeding like profusively, like with the Page of Wands. Someone is bleeding profusively with this kind of element here. They're bleeding profusively, and you're trying to understand why they're bleeding so much. Maybe you feel like someone was hit by something. Excuse me. Maybe you feel like someone was hit by something. Could be a bat. Maybe someone was hit by a bat, or someone could have been playing baseball and they were hit really hard with something, or something's going on with molestation in children. Your present has the Three of Coins, but I keep trying to understand. You're working with earth sign energies, but you're also trying to understand them. But what does she see? This element could have seen something happen pertaining to a little boy, pertaining to a Page of Wands. If it's not a child, then it's a Leo, a younger fire sign energy that's maybe in their 20s or something. Maybe they saw something pertaining to, or they know or saw something pertaining to this person. But I get why their eyes were flipping back. Like the younger fire sign energy, like they're aware that they have information into why this energy's eyes were flipping back. Three of Coins. Strange. Very, very strange. Somebody's eyes, like it could be like a younger person, or maybe this element saw this happening to a younger fire sign. But when I said that, I keep getting demonic. Something's going on with somebody somewhere, and there's like demonic, like something is demonic about something that's going on here. Something is creepy about something that somebody's doing. It's very, very creepy with the Three of Coins energy here. So this could be a situation where you're at work. Someone's going on, the child's eyes are blinking. So you could be at work, and there's a child that something is strange about a child. This element could be like a coworker or onlooker. Oh, I see. Seizures. Maybe something's going on with seizures in a child. But maybe somebody could be having a seizure so bad that they fell, and that's why I said, why is there so much blood? They're bleeding a lot. But it's because of a seizure. But you're also trying to understand what this element was smoking. If it's a younger 20-something-year-old or a young adult energy, or a person that's around your age range, but they're younger than you or whatever, they're trying to understand what they were smoking. Might get some about K2. They could have been smoking K2. by accident, or intentionally. Somebody rolled up too much of that in a blunt. Like somebody rolled up too much of K2, or they didn't know it was K2, and their eyes are rolling back. Five of Wands, something's going on with possession. Maybe somebody is becoming possessed, or they look possessed. They look possessed because maybe somebody could be getting really high and they look possessed with this energy. They just look possessed. But I guess a pastor smokes. Maybe a pastor in a church or something like that. Maybe they smoke. They could be a fire sign. Maybe you're finding out that a pastor smokes. You're like, why is he doing that? Why are they doing that? Maybe that's why I said saw. Maybe this element saw that and they're communicating that to you. Or you saw that somewhere outside of a church, outside of a spiritual place, a mosque, a temple, whatever. You saw that external and you're sharing that with this energy. They can't believe it. But they're also not surprised. You're not surprised that the fire sign energy, maybe, or they're the ones that are going through having seizures because they're smoking K2. But just stop smoking. Maybe you're trying to get this element to stop smoking. But they could also be smoking around kids. That's why you want them to stop. Their nieces, their nephews, and you want them to stop smoking around their nieces and nephews, or children that you consider them to be nieces and nephews. Five of Wands. Very interesting. So what it looks like to me is that somebody's got like, you're finding out some type of strange behavior, like in a family or a child is somebody has seizures, or it's because of a habit that they have seizures, but maybe they didn't know that, or maybe you want spiritual insight into seizures, into people having seizures or children having seizures, or spiritual places like churches and mosques and hidden encrypted messages in scriptures and those kind of things. That's why fire sign energy doesn't want to go with you somewhere, somebody's house, somebody's grandparents' house, or a church, a mosque, a meditation place. Because they're doing things that are like, they're doing like encrypted messages backwards or some type of weird shit like that. But as I know that, this energy knows that already. They know that. Maybe you think that people, this element, maybe you feel like they're just saying things because they're high. Maybe you feel like they're saying things because they're high, but they're not high. With the Three of Coins energy, the Three of Coins in the present, because you're trying to collab with Earth sign women. You're trying to collab with them to figure out why somebody's having seizures. What the hell is going on inside a church, a mosque, or whatever, a family environment? What the hell, secretive stuff in a family with satanic things and Masonic things? You didn't know that. Examples, spiritual things. You didn't know that. This element has answers to that. But also why your boyfriend isn't well. Maybe this element said something, like I don't know, last year or a couple of months ago, some time ago, about your kid, or about what do you call it? Either about your kid or about your younger partner. This energy could be a younger partner to you if it's not a child. They said something about their stomach or something going on with their body, some type of area in their body. But something is happening. And that's why maybe you feel like somebody caused that to happen. But I guess that's why your mother doesn't like. Your mother doesn't like somebody mystical things, because a parent feels like somebody's causing that to happen. It's not true. Whatever it is, it's not true. Page of Wands. It's not true. It's not. This element could be like, it's not her fault. I knew about this before I spoke to her or interacted with her or him. This could be a situation where there's a family environment, but like a child is breaking down, like, or a person is fallen ill in a family, but people are trying to say that there's another family member that's mystically inclined, that because they had an interaction with them and they got ill immediately after that. That's why the Five of Wands is here. That's not true. I've been suffering this before. I had that interaction with him or her. She didn't do anything. Maybe you think that or not. Or you want to show a Queen of Coins something that happened that you saw strange in a church. Your future has the Hermit sign of Virgo. You want a Virgo to see something or know something. You need a Virgo to be aware of something. The Queen of Coins could be a Virgo that's, like I said, your sister or friend you call your sister or their biological sister, you want I get some you want them to see something about their boyfriend, about your boyfriend. I get some about molesting. Maybe your sister has a boyfriend that has been molesting your kids, or your sister has a boyfriend that has been molesting their kids. Maybe they don't believe you. That's why the child is like, their eyes are like, not their eyes, but they're bleeding a lot. Like that's a hymen, like somebody's hymen is ripped. A child or a teenager. Wow. Or maybe there's an element here where this, like a sibling could have been raped in childhood by a younger fire sign. Could have been their cousin or an uncle or a brother. They were raped by them. And now somebody has, like, it was a Virgo. Now somebody has like extreme, like, the trust issues and issues going on with this Queen of Coins and the Three of Coins energy. They have hardcore trust issues, even with you. Very bad trust issues. But you also want them to see something. So maybe you feel like, I get something about a curse. Maybe you feel like, that's why I said with family and secrecy and this, that, and the third, and traveling, you want them to see something that is mystically going down in a family, or has been happening in a family for years. But it has something to do with curses or something, or hexes and spells. Or why, if that's the reason why someone was molested by somebody. It's because something happened because of an incantation. So it could be like someone went off on your sister, like they raped them or molested them. But I guess I'm on a grandma. Maybe you feel a grandma could have seen something. A grandma could have recited something. That's why I said, I want you to see what she's doing, what she has somewhere. Like skulls. There's a grandmother element that they have skulls and witchy things in some part of their house. And maybe they've been doing that. Someone's going here with dark and light grandchildren also. Maybe there's a situation here where like somebody, like, oh, this is craziness, boy. Something's going on here with dark and light grandchildren. And maybe like there's dark skinned grandchildren that people are trying to do evil things to, mystically to them. You know that, or you're finding that out. You're finding that out. That's what caused him to wild out on her. That's what caused him to wild out, period, because of some type of mystical stuff that they did to a Virgo. They don't understand. A Virgo doesn't understand. Like maybe they are mystically inclined, but they're suffering to understand that part of themselves. But it's because of a grandmother or something that a grandma did with skulls, like something that's crazy. Your instincts has the Six of Swords energy. Six of Swords. Six of Swords energy in your instincts. You may not really know how to, something is going on here with comprehending something with pertaining to a Virgo, or maybe they can't comprehend something with you. But I don't understand why she would do that. So maybe your friend, somehow you dug up some deep history somehow. Could have had a dream, or some other family member or a friend, they brought something to your attention. You don't understand. With the Six of Swords in the Virgo energy here. Why would she do that? That's why I said it could be darker and lighter grandchildren or children that this is happening to in a family. But yet she favored the lighter ones. There was either grandmother's living or they passed. But there's a grandmother that was mystically inclined, and something's going on. But there's something is also going on with living through her. There may be, this is strange. Like there's a grandmother energy that is living through someone. It could literally, like, could be you or a cousin. They're living through somebody. They're living through somebody, or they're living for someone, or something's going on with the grandmother being mystically inclined. But does she like the lighter? It could be a grandmother that liked the lighter children or lighter grandchildren, and she did some type of witchiness on the darker children or something, or darker grandchildren. But I didn't want her to have any more. Somebody, it could be you. Maybe somebody's saying that about you. I didn't want her to have any more. I didn't want her to have any more children. I didn't want her to have any more kids, or it could be opportunity. That this could be a job, you know. Maybe somebody's doing something crazy, like hexes or whatever it is. Like something's going on where, like, maybe you're communicating this to a fire sign. They don't agree with you. You're doing something witchy to somebody. It could have been this. I get from the past. You did this to this element in the past. It has something to do with popularity and beauty and fame as well with this Queen of Coins. You didn't want them to have any more. So it could be kids or you didn't want them to have any more like it could be recognition in a job. You didn't want someone to have any more, or they didn't want you to have any more recognition somewhere. You know? Whatever it is. Your accomplishment has the Four of Coins. Four of Coins energy for your accomplishment. You don't want to leave a fire sign energy. You don't want to leave a fire sign. But they don't like something. There's a fire sign energy that they're trying to leave you, but it's because they don't like something that you're doing or something that's surrounding you or something that you're trying to do. But I don't think you should go there. This element could be like, I don't think you should. I get something about confronting. You may be trying to travel to confront somebody, but they don't think that that's a good idea for you to do that. Could be, that's why I said this could be a situation here where you feel bad. That's why I said sibling was molested. You may have been feeling bad that a sibling or a friend they were raped or they were molested. You feel bad, but you're trying to get advice from a parent or a boyfriend or a girlfriend into going and attacking the abuser to your sibling or your friend. They don't think you should do that. Four of Coins, that's why you're holding on. You're holding on. You're listening to a fire sign, but they intuitively know you're gonna go and do something anyway. You're gonna go and do something anyway. Maybe you think somebody acts strange because they were abused, and it could be this element. Maybe you feel like they're doing something or acting strange because they were abused, or the way people treated them really badly, and it's like maybe you feel bad, but I also think you feel bad for what you did to them. Maybe that's why you're inviting them places, but they're paranoid about going places with you. Maybe you could have did something to a sibling or a friend or a cousin, or whatever, and they feel bad. You feel bad. This element could be shown up as your grandmother, like I said, curses and hexes and strange mystical things with grandparents. That's why I said maybe a grandparent or a mother or somebody, maybe they saw something happen just from childhood with you, or somebody was aware that something happened to a Virgo, but they didn't say anything on purpose, or they didn't know like a dad. Somebody didn't know how to confront somebody's father. Your mother may not have known how to confront a father-like figure or an uncle-like figure that molested someone or molested you, or a child, or your sibling. And that's why you're going to this element for help. But your uncle. You're trying to get answers about an uncle element. Maybe your uncle molested you or your sibling or a friend. Four of Coins. Pisces, like they feel like you shouldn't do that. But it's like she has answers. A Pisces doesn't want you to do something, but that you're trying to say that this Queen of Coins has answers for you that you need, very vital ones. They have answers that you need. So it could be in a work. This could be going on. How you could connect this to. I'm tired. You could connect this to like a workplace environment. Two of Swords for your spiritual self. You're not sure. Pretty clear. You're not sure. Right? Tear. You're not sure something is torn or tearing. You're not sure why. It could be like metaphor. Maybe this relationship between you and this fire sign is tearing, but you're confused as to why. Like it's about their mother. Like a fire sign energy. Their mother, you're tied to a fire sign, Leo, Aries, whatever. Their mother, that it could be the mom with the skulls and the creepiness. Their mother did something. They could have concealed. A mother could have concealed. But I get something about that's why a mother did something. But that's why somebody's mom, a grandma, whatever. That's what. Oh, I see. That's somebody. Oh, I see what's going on. If you're a woman, your boyfriend, they could be younger fire sign energy. You're finding out that their mother's mother or that or their actual mother, they didn't want. I feel like it's a grandma. Like I feel like a grandma element did something mystically to cause your boyfriend or girlfriend's mom to mystically stop them from having more children because they came out darker or something crazy like that, and they didn't want them to have any more darker children. So that's why this element is the only child. It was a fire sign. That's why they're the only boy. That's why they're the only child. Wow. That is something else. And that's why bad things were happening to this only child. Maybe they get it. The only child has like, that's why I said curses and hexes. Maybe you feel like somebody needs cleansing. Like they need cleansing, but it's because of their grandmother that they're like that, or a mom that they're like that. Something's going on with either your mother wanting you to be with somebody. I don't know. Somebody's parent wanted you, or whoever you were dating or talking to. They wanted them to be with a lighter person, darker person, or somebody's too dark, lighter, darker. Page of Wands. They wanted them to be with a lighter person. Maybe a grandmother wouldn't have done this. They wouldn't have done something. That's why I said cursing or putting a hex on a dark-skinned child, but they're like the only kid. Why? That's crazy. With the Page of Wands, 4 of Coins, you need earth sign energies help into what you saw in a home, church, temple. This could have been an element where you could have went to church with the fire sign energies family. Or they're not trying to do that with you, but there's a feeling you either went somewhere with them, or you went to like a church kind of, or a mosque, or you went whatever, some spiritual situation. You went somewhere with them, but you're like, they're strange. Like something is very strange about your boyfriend or your girlfriend's family. Something is strange about your partner's family. To a sword. That's why I said torn. Like maybe you're torn into staying with this person, but you're trying to figure out if their energy of craziness around them is going to bleed into your personal life. Maybe it has already, or somebody has been already doing that. Somebody has been coming into your room. So maybe you're sleeping, maybe there's an element where you can't lock your door. And maybe there's a grandma or a mom that's coming in and they're doing things. I was getting this energy for you to last, or they're doing things on this person, but it's because they came out dark. This could be a baby that somebody had. That I know it's crazy to say. That's why I said baptisms and churches and all this kind of stuff. This could, or lightness and somebody baptizing a light baby, a dark baby. Why the fuck does it matter? This could be a baby. If it's not a younger person, and maybe it could be a nanny, a spiritually inclined, like older nanny, or you're trying to find one for your kid. You're trying to find one, but maybe you feel like the nanny there's a witch. You feel like there's a nanny that's a witch. There's a nanny that's a witch, and they're going in the room with the baby, and they're doing like incantations and things. I get something about shells. They're doing something with shells over somebody's head. They're doing something with shells like around the baby, over their head, or on this fire sign. Or it's a baby that they're doing that to. Maybe this could be a situation here where you could have put your child in a daycare situation. You could have put your child in a daycare, or maybe you work in a daycare. But maybe you're a coworker, maybe you have a coworker or a boss. That's why I said you have a strange coworker or a boss. And maybe there's surveillance, there's cameras somewhere. And maybe you have favoritism with the security, and you're looking at cameras just to be fun. Maybe you flirt with the security guard, but you're looking back at cameras and like, what is she doing over his head? What is he or she doing over that baby's head, that child's head? Wow. Or what is he? Oh, I see. If it's not a daycare surveillance situation, maybe you're setting up a camera in your room. Maybe there's a need to do that, or a fire sign energy wants to do that, or you ask them to do that. Maybe they think you're crazy for doing that. But something's also going on here with catching ghosts on a camera. Wow. Catching ghosts on a camera, or they want to catch somebody walking. I keep getting abuela. Like there's a grandma that goes in and out of your room with your partner while you're asleep. and they're doing things that are strange with shells, or they're reciting things while somebody is sleeping, so that it goes into their subconscious mind. So it could be a kid, maybe a fire sign is sharing that with you from their childhood, or it's happening now. You're dating this person, need earth sign energies help. You need their help, or something's going on with a Virgo being a rape victim, or they were raped, or they were molested, or this energy, they were molested, or a sibling was molested, and you need to figure out what's the deal. They were molested by by a fire sign, a younger fire sign. Somebody's older now. Somebody is older, so it could be like this could have happened. This could be something in your childhood with your sibling, and maybe there was an uncle or a brother that they were younger then, and they molested somebody, but they were younger then, but they're older now. Wow. Your mentality has the Magician card. Magician energy. It's in your mentality. Maybe that's why I said against the cameras. Maybe you feel like you want to set up cameras somewhere. You feel like you want to set up cameras somewhere. This could be happening in a job, in a daycare center, with your partner. Maybe that's why seizures. Like maybe your partner's waking up and they don't. Maybe you're sleeping with them and they have strange like behavior in their sleep, and maybe you feel like that's some type of spellcraft. Or you think that if it's not that, then it's seizures, and maybe you're waking up and you're telling them this is what you do in your sleep, and they don't believe you, vice versa. So you're trying to like set up cameras, or grandmother's coming in somebody's room. Somebody doesn't believe something. It has to do with believing something and seeing something like in front of you, in front of your eyes. Me trying to prove somebody, you're trying to prove something. It's about trying to prove something. What's changing is a 10 of coins. Someone here making a lot of money. Like somebody Capricorn. Maybe you feel like you're going to make a lot of money with a Capricorn energy. They're the ones that are helping. They're the ones that help you, family secrets, your relationships, with this, that, and the third. You want to offer someone a position or a job. Wow, you want to offer somebody a job. Like something about there's a Gemini. That's why you're split in between. Like maybe this could be a hiring process where there's a 2 of Swords, Page of Wands, could be 2 other candidates for some type of work that you want to do, but you already have your eyes on somebody else. You already have your eyes on somebody else. 4 of Coins. That's why you're holding on with the 5 of Wands energy. People are going to be jealous of her. People are going to be jealous of her. This queen of whatever you're trying to do when inviting someone to do something or say something or help you with something, people are going to be jealous of them. Could be your family members, friends. Could be a party. Maybe you're trying to invite or sign energy to a party, or you did already. Wow, whatever it is. But people are like, that's why I said people are unsure, or you're unsure. Whatever it is, but that energy is also very helpful. Your resolution has the 5 of Coins. Now you go from 10 to 5. Like you get the 10 of Coins and the 5 of Coins energy here for the resolution. But it's also spending a lot of money on. You're spending a lot of money on something. You're spending a lot of money on. It could be a person. But when I said person, I get therapy sessions. So it could be a child. Maybe you feel like you're going to have to come out of pocket for therapy sessions for a child or a parent or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, because something's going on with them. Something mystical. They don't realize that it's mystically driven stuff. But you think that somebody needs therapy now. That's why I said split or torn. Somebody may have some psychiatric stuff going on with the younger fire sign. Some fire sign, they got psychiatric stuff going on with them. Or maybe they're your business partner. They could be your business partner, but it's like maybe you feel like you want to let them go. That's why the 2 of Swords is here with the Page of Wands. It's a younger fire sign. Maybe you want to let them go, or they are your partner, but they're strange, or something's wrong with them. They don't know that though. So you're setting up cameras on them while they're sleeping. Or not. I don't know. 5 of Coins. You really want an earth sign, but 5s represent change. Maybe you feel like, oh, you see what's going on. You want to work with somebody, but this energy, like they don't want to lose favoritism by you bringing in our sign into a house or a job, vice versa, whatever it is. They don't want to lose your favoritism, and that's why the Five of Coins is here. You're like, what to do? Maybe a fire sign isn't doing a good job with something. This could be relationships. Maybe you're tied to this energy and you're looking at an earth sign for love, for sex, whatever, business. But they don't want to lose favoritism to you. Whatever. All right, let's see what the outcome is here, Libra. Oh, Lord. Three of Wands energy here. Three of Wands, maybe you're trying to collaborate with fire. Maybe you're trying to get someone to work with them. But they need you to work better. You need a fire sign energies to work better. Maybe they're aware that you're trying to, like, that's why I said mystical. Maybe you feel like somebody's doing mystical things to keep themselves in a job because they intuitively know you want to hire somebody else. Three of Coins. Or you want to be with somebody else, so they're trying to safeguard their, I get pocket, that somebody's trying to safeguard their pockets, or it's an air sign. Somebody's trying to safeguard their pockets, money. They don't want to lose money to somebody. Three of Wands, or maybe you don't want to lose money to somebody, but you want to invite. You also want to invite somebody somewhere, so you could show them something. You could be inviting, this could be as simple as you want to invite a friend or a cousin by to your home so that they could see what what your boyfriend left behind or what they left somewhere. Someone is strange. Somebody left something somewhere and you're trying to get insight from a Queen of Coins energy into what is that? What is this? It's all learning. It's spiritual learning. What is that? What is this? Could be somebody's condition. Maybe somebody has a condition. You're like, what is that? What is this? How do we fix this? Wow. Maybe you're spending a lot of money on it could be doctor stuff, on a kid. You're taking a kid to a doctor. What is this? What is that? What is this? What is that? Hermit energy in the future. What is that on this kid? What is she doing with that child? What is she saying? Why is he twitching? Why are they doing spells backwards in churches or saying, what are they doing? What is he doing? Or what did she do to her or him? We need help. It could be financial help, or you want to help out someone financially. Sibling. And that's why I said siblings can be showing up and they're being strange or they're acting strange, whatever it is. And you want to understand, it's all about spiritual learning. Maybe somebody has behaviors somewhere that is strange to you. And you want earth sign energies help. Or earth sign energy needs help. Maybe they have strange behavior and you're trying to get insight from a family member or a father or something. Or you're confused into what somebody's doing. I don't know. Or you're trying to invite someone somewhere and you're trying to enlighten on what you saw. You're trying to enlighten somebody on what you saw. You saw something happen somewhere. You saw something happen. All right, Libra, let me know how it resonates with you. Be blessed. Take care. Bye.